really why I got this leather conditioner or leather dressing is because of this black backpack. As you can see, I've had it for a couple of years. Mr. Martin actually got this for me because I wanted a leather backpack, and this gave me ample room because it's got this back flap that opens up and allows you to put lots of things in it. So it's useful. I've been able to put laptops in, books, etc., etc. But anyway, as you can see, the leather is cracking. So it's not overall leather, but if I flip it up, you can see there, this is where the leather is cracking, especially around the edge. I'm not sure if it can be saved. I mean, I'll probably hold on to this for a couple more years, but that is the problem with leather. If you don't take care of it, it does tend to crack and shrinks and all that stuff. So anyway, we'll see how it works with this one. I don't think it's salvageable, but look, you know, I'd rather not consign it. And this was rather pricey, being I mean, Fossil used to be a cheap brand, but yeah, so I'll see what I can say with it. So this is the leather conditioner, sorry, the bag after the first pass of the leather conditioner. So look, the leather for this one is kind of unsalvageable, and the lining on here, just because it has shrunk, so the leather's gone. But look how much it shines. So look, it's still usable in the sense that this is on the inside, but obviously this is just shows how well loved this leather bag is, but it's quite nice. So I think the conditioner works so far so good. Well, Mr. Martin, you did buy me this Fossil bag, so I think it's in your interest that, you know, to show that your wife is taking care of it. So the thing with leather is you do it panel by panel, so the stitching allows me to put the dressing on panel by panel. But as you can see, the inside is cracked, and you know, it's not going to be as good as new. But look,
it will stop it from splitting.
And look, the thing is, I've not
looked after it.
Well, I have, but I've not put dressing on it because we've run out of dressing. So there it is, and I think it looks good. I mean, it does shine, it does reflect a bit, so I'll put that in the sun and do another second pass of it. But look, that's the thing about leather, it's the maintenance, really. And
it's ongoing maintenance.
And look, I think the dressing so far is doing well. I mean, but that's the nature of leather. Any comments?
I'm probably curious to see how it goes on my boots.
Okay. You've got your boots here? No. All right, well, Mr. Martin will do his boots, and maybe we'll film that one, because Mr. Martin's very polished when it comes to his boots. So just doing the front flap now. So this is the before photo. So this is some leather cracking, and I'll film after I put the conditioner on it. Okay, this is the first pass of the leather conditioner here on this front flap, and it is just sucking it in. That's how dry it is. So I'll do a second and possibly a third pass, because it's just rough. So this is what happens when it has been unconditioned, but all good fun. So this is another part of my bag. So this is the inner flap, so the bottom flap, and you can see it's just cracked. So yeah, so it does need an overall conditioner, probably once a year or once every 2 years, I reckon, or when it's really dry, I would say. So this is the first pass of the conditioner. So the inner flap doesn't look too bad, but the front flap here on the outside, it's just so dry, so it's very rough. Anyway, good fun. So I've done the inner flap, but it is interesting how much the conditioner seeps through. This is as it is, and I've already done a first pass on that, but it is so dry. Okay, so I think this needs, you know, second or third coating and stuff for it. So this is the bottom of the bag, and yes, this is a high worn area. So yep, so this is the untreated version. I'll do the afterwards. So just a few minutes in the sun, and it's dry already, so I'm going to do another round. So this is going to be the third pass of putting the leather conditioner on my wonderful Fossil leather backpack, and and I think that will do. It is dry, so I probably need to put more dressing on it once every couple of months instead of never. But this is how it looks like. So it's pretty brilliant, and see how the shine is internally. So I've just left it out into the sun to dry, and now I'm gonna do a third pass, let it soak in, and that's about it. So hopefully my fossil backpack will last me for a while yet. So I think the bright side is, so after the third pass, the leather is now becoming more supple instead of the stiffness that it had the first time I placed it. So you can see there is that shine there now. So I think if you're doing some leather conditioning, I think that's the hint. When it starts shining and it becomes softer, the leather has stopped requiring to soak in the conditioner, so it's no longer dry. But it's just brilliant. Gosh, you know, that's what I love about leather. Such a natural feel as well, but it's just the maintenance that's really difficult these days. So this is my fossil backpack, and while I won't say it's as good as new, I hope it would last me for a while yet. So there we go. Now it's shining, and I must appreciate the leather flap on the front flap, because I dare say that's where, you know, there's a lot of wear and tear there, and that piece of leather that Fossil has used has been pretty robust. Not so internally, because you can see the fraying, but at least the front flap has been they have used really good leather for that. So here it is, my fossil leather backpack, after being conditioned 3 times now by this leather conditioner from Patterson, the GY leather conditioner, which I will provide in the link in the details.